Let's talk a little bit about the Kyberlight blade. As you can see, the blade is kind of a white or an opaque white, kind of a bit similar to an ultra edge blade or some of the other lightsaber blades out there. As far as the thickness of the blade goes, it's right on par with a heavy grade blade. So this is a Dueling grade blade, and currently Kyberlight only offers this one type of blade, so they don't have a thin-walled blade that they offer, just this one, and also just this white version, so they don't have kind of that metallic foil version. And the blade comes in 3 sizes, so it's 28 inches, 32, or 36. I ordered the Kyberlight saber from them, and the blade that was included was a 32, which that's one of the standard lengths for a lightsaber blade. Like 32 and 36 are pretty standard for a full length. 28 is getting a little bit shorter. But another noticeable thing about the blade is the tip unscrews. So rather than some of the other saber companies, the lightsaber tip is just glued in to the top. And you can see there's a lot of threading there, and then there's the reflective disc on the bottom. Another thing of note is the Kyberlight blade does not use any blade film. So they say on their website they have a proprietary plastic, but there's no blade film in there whatsoever, and that's really one of the largest downsides of the Kyberlight saber blade, is when you have it attached to a saber, the light drop off is a bit noticeable. Let's see if I can turn the sound off. You see the light drop off towards the top of the blade. It's not totally evenly distributed. This won't necessarily come across very well on camera, and some of it depends on how well your saber is charged too, but it's definitely quite a bit brighter down here by the light source than it is up here. So I kind of waffle between how much that bothers me. So some days I feel like, it kind of drives me a little crazy that it's a lot brighter here than up at the top. And other times I'm like, it's kind of not so bad. So I don't quite know. It's probably something that you'll have to judge for yourself, but bear in mind that it is a bit noticeable, but it still does get lit up pretty well, and maybe you'll be like me and you'll kind of be on the fence between which way you feel about it. But that's just kind of a quick summary of the lightsaber blade by Kyberlight. And another another thing of note, so these blades are currently $20 on their website, and that goes for all lengths of the blades too, which is kind of interesting. A lot of the other sites, it'll be more expensive the longer the blade you get. And the other thing is they warranty both the blade and the blade tip for life. So yeah, that's a different thing. And if you're curious too, they have this promotional video of somebody from Kyberlight just like whacking a blade. They took the blade tip off, but there's a guy just like whacking the blade as hard as he can against the sidewalk, and that type of thing might entertain you. I'll link to that below. But yeah, anyway, that's just kind of a quick look at a Kyberlight blade.